Hi everyone, I'm Allison with the Watauga County Public Library. I normally do story times in kindergarten and pre-K classrooms as part of the Alphabet Ready grant, but today I'm going to bring you a short story time from my home. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. Today we're going to be talking about the letter F. This is the uppercase F and the lowercase f. The letter F makes the sound F, like you hear at the beginning of the word fire or fox. And if you live here in Watauga County, you might be learning Letterland. The Letterland character for letter F is Firefighter Fred. And when you do his action, you pretend you're holding a fire hose that squirts foam, another F word, and you make that F sound as you pretend to squirt your hose. So try that with me. F, f. That's the F sound. So the first thing I do in a story time is a letter puzzle. I'm going to give you some clues, and all of these clues are for words that start with the letter F and that F sound. If you need a little time to think of your answer, feel free to pause the video and then unpause it to find out what the answer was. Okay? You ready to start? Let's give it a try. The first clue is this. It's a person who fights fires, and it starts with a F sound. Do you know what the word is? Did you say firefighter? If you did, you're right. I'll show you up close. There's a fireman or a firefighter. Both words start with F. All right. Are you ready for your next clue? It rhymes with pork, but it starts with a F sound. It's something you use when you're eating. Do you know what the word is? If you said fork, you're right. Fork starts with that F sound. Fork. Okay, are you ready for the next clue? It's the number of fingers you have on one hand. It's a number that starts with the F sound. Did you guess 5? 5 starts with the letter F. Here's another rhyming clue. It rhymes with weather, but it starts with an F. Rhymes with weather, but starts with that F sound. Birds have these. Did you say feathers? Feathers starts with the letter F. This is an animal that swims in the water, and sometimes it can be a pet. Starts with that F sound. Did you think of fish? Fish starts with the letter F. Last clue, are you ready? Here we go. It's another animal. It rhymes with box, but it starts with F, and it's orange. Can you think of that animal? It's a fox. So we've completed our puzzle, and what did we make? We made the letter F. Is it the uppercase or the lowercase f? If you'll look, it's got the big straight line and 2 smaller lines across. That's the uppercase F, right? I like to sing a little song about the letters that we're learning and the clues, and it goes like this. Clap your hands with me. We are learning letter F, letter F, letter F. We are learning letter F. Do that little F motion at the end. For every one of these clues, we can come up with a little action. For instance, for fish, maybe we could make a little fishy motion with our hands and sing the song like this. Fish starts with letter F, letter F, letter F. Fish starts with letter F. Let's do one more. Let's do 5. 5 starts with letter F. Let's show 5 fingers. Ready? 5 starts with letter F, letter F, letter F. 5 starts with letter F. And you could do that with fork and fox and feathers. See what kind of actions you can come up with on your own. Okay, I want to introduce you guys to somebody special. This is my daughter, Clara, and she's in kindergarten, and she's going to help me sing the next song, which is called Flip, Flap, Jack. Flip and flap both start with what letter, Clara?
F.
F, that's right. So in this song, we're going to say a whole bunch of times, and they called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
Can you do your hands like this?
Flip, Flap, Jack.
Or if you are with somebody else, you could do it like this.
Flip, Flap, Jack.
All right, so let's try it. You ready, Clara?
Yeah.
There was a man made of food.
Made of food?
Made of food. There was a man made of food, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
His head was made of a pancake.
A pancake?
A pancake. His head was made of a pancake, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
His body was made of a waffle.
A waffle?
A waffle. His body was made of a waffle, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
His arms were made of bananas.
Bananas?
Bananas. His arms were made of bananas, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
His legs were made of bacon.
Bacon?
Bacon. His legs were made of bacon, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
His feet were made of French toast.
French toast?
French toast. His feet were made of French toast, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
His ears were made of oranges.
Oranges?
Oranges. His ears were made of oranges, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
His mouth was made of a sausage.
A sausage?
A sausage. His mouth was made of a sausage, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
His eyes were made of blueberries.
Blueberries?
Blueberries. His eyes were made of blueberries, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
His nose was made of a strawberry.
A strawberry?
A strawberry. His nose was made of a strawberry, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
His hair was made of whipped cream.
Whipped cream?
Whipped cream. His hair was made of whipped cream, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
His belly button was made of a raspberry.
A raspberry?
A raspberry. His belly button was made of a raspberry, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
All right, here's a little dancing part. You ready, Clara?
Yeah.
And he danced
Danced
upon the
table,
table,
the table.
and he danced upon the table, and we called him
Flip, Flap, Jack.
Yay! Good job, everybody. All right, we want to show you one more thing. The reason we like Flip Flap Jack so much is because sometimes we do something special at our house after we sing that song.
Not that often.
Not that often, but sometimes we do. So we want to show you something you can do with Flip Flap Jack.
Through the magic of stories, Flip,
Flap,
Jack. Here's our finished creation.
You can make your own Flip Flap Jack. And if you don't have all the things that we sang about in the song, that's fine. We didn't have any whipped cream, but we used
Scrambled eggs.
scrambled eggs
Yeah,
for the hair.
and we didn't have sausage.
We didn't have sausage. We used a little orange.
Orange. Mine. I'm gonna.
And you can change the song if you need to. If you don't have what you need, you could say, his mouth was made of an orange.
An orange?
An orange. His mouth was made of an orange. And we called him.
Flip, Flap, Jack.
Yes. So this is one time it's okay to play with your food, friends. Enjoy. This is the part of the story time when I would normally read a book to you. And I have a book with me here today called Frog and Fly, 6 Slurpy Stories by Jeff Mack. Can you see any F's in the title of this book? How many F's do you see? If you said 2, you're right. Frog and fly. Frog starts with the letter F and fly starts with the letter F. Can you hear that F sound at the beginning of frog, fly? This is a great book and I wish I could read it to you now, but I don't have Jeff Mack's permission. But if you'd like to check this book out yourself and you're part of the Appalachian Regional Library System, you can through NCKIDS Digital. You can borrow that book on your tablet, computer, phone. And I've linked below either under show more or in the comments to tell you how to do that if you're not familiar with that. If you're not in our library system, maybe your library system has some online resources, and if not, no worries. I've also linked below with several read aloud stories that you can watch with your grown-up. All of the stories I chose have an F in the title, at least one. See if you can find the F in the title of those read aloud books. You can stop this video now and go ahead and check one of those read alouds out, or come back and do that later after we finish up with the story time. Okay, I have one more song for us, and it is about an F word that we talked about in the puzzle, fish. And we're going to start out with one little red fish. It's not very little, is he? He's pretty big. And the song goes like this. Make a little fishy motion with your hands. One little red fish swimming in the water. One little red fish swimming in the water. One little red fish swimming in the water. Bubble, 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 pop. Let's try that little bubble, 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 pop. Can you do that? I think you definitely can. Let's try it with bluefish. Let's see how many bluefish I have. I have 1, 2. Let's sing two little bluefish. Two little bluefish swimming in the water. Two little bluefish swimming in the water. Two little bluefish swimming in the water. Bubble, 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 pop. Great job. So we have 1 red fish and 2 blue fish. Let's see how many green fish we have. What do you think? We have 1, 2, 3. Let's sing our song with 3 little green fish. 3 little green fish swimming in the water. 3 little green fish swimming in the water. 3 little green fish swimming in the water. Bubble, 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 pop. Good job. Let's try it with yellow fish. We have 1, 2. Are you counting with me? 3, 4 yellow fish. 4 little yellow fish swimming in the water. 4 little yellow fish swimming in the water. 4 little yellow fish swimming in the water. Bubble, 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 pop. 1 more. We have purple fish, my favorite color. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little purple fish swimming in the water. 5 little purple fish swimming in the water. 5 little purple fish swimming in the water. Bubble, 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 pop. Good job, everybody. That's 1 little red fish. Let's try a little poem together. It's called 10 Little Fingers. You guys can do the actions with me, okay? I have 10 little fingers, and they all belong to me. I can make them do things. Do you want to see? I can shut them up tight. I can open them wide. I can clap them together. I can make them hide. I can jump them up high. I can jump them down low. I can fold them together and hold them just so. Good job, everybody. At the end of my story times, I usually like to bring out a little friend to meet everyone. And friend starts with the letter F, so that's extra special today. The friend I brought for you today is Finley. And Finley is a fennec fox. Isn't she cute? Wave to the boys and girls, Finley. Fennec foxes are the smallest foxes in the world. They live in the deserts of Africa, and they have really good hearing. Can you tell why? It's these huge ears, isn't it? It's said that they can even hear noises under the ground, like mice running under the ground. So that's pretty cool. I linked below in the comments a video about fennec foxes, and they're really neat animals. So if you think animals are interesting, check that out. Okay, Finley, say bye to our friends. Bye. I hope you enjoyed doing this story time with me today. I enjoyed it. And if you're one of my regular story time friends from Green Valley, Hardin Park, or Cove Creek, I just want to send you an extra special hello, and I miss you, and a virtual hug, and I can't wait to see you guys again soon. And if you're new to having story times with me, welcome, and I'm glad you're here. Don't forget, depending on whether or not you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, there are activities below under Show More, or on Facebook, it'll be in the comments, with extra activities you can do to keep your mind working on the letter F. Read aloud stories for the letter F, a drawing lesson for how to draw a flamingo, a firework in a jar, science experiment, and a craft. All things just to keep you thinking about the letter F. So I hope you enjoy some of those things, and I'll see you next time. Bye.